Okay, so I'm just going to look at working backwards with medicines. So we have Fried's formula here. So given that Ben is 1.5, so that's 1.5 years. So that'll be 1.5 times 12, that'll be 18 months, because you just got to make sure that, see how the age is in months. Um, the child dose is 450 milligrams. That's a child dose. So that's on that side of the formula over here. And we have the months. And the thing that we're actually after is, according to Fry's formula, what would be the adult dose? So we're actually after the adult dose, which is on the right hand side. So we have the child's dose equals the age, and that's going to be in months, times the adult dose over 150. So you just got to substitute this stuff in. So the child's age is 150. The child's dose is 450. So you put 450 equals 18 for the age times the adult on 150. So you substitute, simplify if you can. And the thing that I really think is important is to swap the sides and then solve it. Okay, so let's substitute. That's what we just did. I'm going to now simplify. Okay, so you've got 450 equals 18a on 150. Swap the sides. 18a on 150 equals 450. And now solve it. So you go times 150 on both sides. And you will end up with 18a equals, so we go 450 times 150 is 67500, and then to get a by itself you need to divide by 18. So divide by 18 and you get 3750 milligrams. So that's telling us that the adult dose is 3.5. I'm just going to have a look at those figures for a minute. So it was, yeah, the kids one was 450. Yeah, so that makes sense. 3,750 milligrams. Okay, now this one's a little bit trickier. We've got Young's rule, but the problem with Young's rule, what do we actually want to find? If you look at the question, how old is the child in years? So in that formula, it's actually Y that we want to find. The child dose is 20 mils, so that's what that part. A is, what's A stand for? The adult dose. The adult dose is 40 milligrams. Okay, so we've got child's dose is Y times the adult dose on Y plus 12. So let's substitute. So in place of the child's dose D, we put that there, and the adult dose is the 40. Okay, so go 20 is 40 times A. Oh, actually, that's not right. Y times 40 for the adult dose. So you're just subbing it in. And the child's dose 20, and then that's all over Y plus 12. So I substitute, simplify if you can. So that's 20 is Y times 40. You could write that as 40Y, because 40Y means 40 times Y. It's just the same as Y times 40, because the order you're multiplying doesn't matter. Now let's just swap the sides on this. So you got 40Y on Y plus 12 equals 20. Now in order to solve that, we'll put brackets around the bottom here, because that's one term there. Okay, you can do like this, and it's got to do the cross multiply thing. But if you're not sure how to do that, we want to get rid of the Y plus 12. So if you times the Y plus 12 on both sides, they cancel, and you end up with 40Y is 20 times Y plus 12. So let's expand those brackets. 20 times Y is 20Y. 20 times 12 is 240. We're now going to solve it. So take away the 20y from those sides because we only want y on the left side. That's 20y is 240. Divide by 20 on both sides. And you end up with, they cross out, y equals 1, 2, 12. Okay, so the child's age would be 12 years old.